the XXL Freshman list.
I fuck with it.
I'm going to throw out these names one by one, and everybody just hit me with a yay or nay, and we can maybe have a little discussion, okay?
About it afterwards. All right.
42 Doug.
Yay.
Yay.
Super yay.
Mega yay. Kanye.
That's almost stupid if he wasn't on there.
Flo Millie.
Yay.
Yay.
I don't know who that is.
She's cracking.
Yeah, she's super popping.
People fuck with her. She's very popping. She's talented.
She's very marketable.
I'm not aware of like how good her career is doing right now, but in terms of like what I've seen from her and stuff, she
Her
seems
TikTok
like,
shit went stupid.
did it?
My daughter will always play this
What song is
song.
it? Can you tell me the song?
I got red for my red to my coat.
Okay.
And guess what song? Guess what song that's a remix of, AD?
What?
Playboy Cardi Beef.
Well, I haven't heard it, so I
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
know.
you're a weirdo and like shit like that, huh?
He's in the Cardi
Fuck.
community.
Oh my god, bro! One of my cousins like that shit. So we be trying to play FIFA. He be playing some shit that one fat dude be screaming about Cardi, whatever the fuck was his name.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's the dude you guys have here all the time? Yeah, that fool.
Oh,
I'm like,
like
bro,
him?
Your cousin be playing Mario Judah?
and like their whole fucking little scene, I be like, fool, this shit's. I want to kill myself.
You
With.
should become a Mario Judah impersonator.
Me?
Yeah, or you should dress
Dye
as
my
up for
hair red.
Halloween, get the hair.
I know, huh? I could do that, actually. That would be fire.
Anyway, Morray.
Yay, for
I
sure.
support it.
I give him a yay.
He's got a huge song. He's got some other good music. The whole thing is like the difference for Morray between how he's remembered when we look back at this list in a year, 2 years, 3 years is going to be how his music after that one song delivers. Because there's been a lot of people on fucking the Quicksand is his big song that has like 100 million views on YouTube.
Fool, I'm so clueless to like music and shit for real.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
But we probably
You just
should-
like to eat, huh?
We could have told you that we were going to discuss this.
Yeah,
we
we-
could have warned you.
We had a
Could have
pre-warning.
practiced, you fucking
One
piece of
day.
shit, you fuckers.
We also didn't know Duno was coming on until like 2 hours ago.
That is a really good point too. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I support the Morray thing. I think it seems fair.
But that was a good argument to say that we got to see what he's going to do after this. A lot of people have to realize too, this list is very political, and they really
Politics,
move.
yeah.
They really move off of how
You're signed. If you're signed, I think.
that, but then also like just how you are when they meet you, and like
There might be a few more Morray songs that are performing well, but from what I saw when I interviewed him, it was really just the one song. Compare that to somebody like 42 Doug, who has a whole bunch of really popular songs, like that one with Future's going crazy, or even Pooh Shiesty, who's next on the list. He has a bunch of popular songs. I'm not saying that it's like guaranteed that his career is going to be crazy forever, but you know, Morray, like I feel like he's kind of untested so far. But you know, he was such a cool dude when I met him and interviewed him that I just
Exactly.
I support it. I see why XXL would want to get behind him in that way for sure. Pooh Shiesty,
Come on, too easy.
Pooh Shiesty, we might not see him out on the streets for a while, but definitely he deserves the nod.
there's always someone on the list that is like, you know, having jail problems,
And it's
shit.
just such bullshit. It's so political that you can't shoot a security guard in the ankle in a nightclub
Yeah,
and not
right.
make the list. Like,
Why not?
what is that? Or no, like he did.
He
He
had,
made him on the list.
he
Yeah,
had
right.
already made the list by the time that happened. But
Right, yeah. You think that would have stopped him? Nah.
If
But-
he would have shot a girl in the ankle, then it would have been. It would have took him off.
that is a good point.
For sure.
But you could shoot a security guard. Who he said he was on drugs and that he was lying.
He said he had his own fire, and he don't need security in the club.
And he actually had his own fire and had security in the club and still shot the blammy and
hit the security.
Allegedly accidentally
Allegedly.
hit the club security.
Oh.
But anyway,
Security in the club. Now I got in trouble for that, remember?
You did.
Pooh
What you
Shiesty.
mean? You got in trouble for
You
that?
tried to bring the
He's
glizzy
like,
in?
Wait, what do you mean?
You remember the first time for Adam screamed at me and gave me a whole lesson about podcasting?
But that's what made me proud about Wednesday when Avocado Thotty and them was on. And he was like, "Hey, hold on, fool! You guys know."
Yeah,
And I
you
was
can't
like,
just be talking over each other all crazy. It's a very important lesson to learn. And
club.
I'm not surprised that Avocado thought he needed a lesson on that.
That wasn't even her Instagram name. Okay, but let's get back to the list. Let's go.
Okay.
"Pussy runs, house phone's mine."
Pooh Shiesty, very, very
sure.
good. We all support. Has anyone at this table heard Lakaya or Lakia?
I'm not even trying to be funny. No.
I heard she signed to QC. I think
Fire.
she may or may not be like the City Girls shooter, but
City Girl Shooter.
I myself, I haven't heard her.
Like
I haven't heard her either.
camera shooter or like
No, like I think that like she like when City Girls need somebody killed, this may or may not be who they call in.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. She's like an associate rapping.
I'm about to say, she does that, then I vote
I think
yes.
she's done music with them, and I think
she with the
this is-
functions.
Yeah, I think it's QC. I wouldn't be surprised if they were able to make this happen. you know?
I mean,
QC got some
Then
strings.
too, where is she from though? Because there's a lot of niggas popping down south that
It's
don't get
said
burned out
that
here.
she came up in Milwaukee.
Milwaukee
That's what it
Bucks.
says on this list.
Milwaukee got a crazy sound going right now too.
You would know.
Tell her,
I
ask
do.
Milwaukee, I need my bucks.
If it ain't about Gerbs, I don't give no fucks. No, but
I consider
honestly,
myself a gerb.
honestly,
I identify as a gerb.
I think you're
and a
past
jit.
the Gerb shit now because you fuck with too many Crips.
Oh, gerb is exclusively blood.
That's like blood.
that's like I mean, it originated from Bloods. But
Frosty.
look,
Wait, listen to the Mr. Organic interview if you want to hear him talk about how they almost took his chain in Inglewood.
that's crazy.
Crazy story.
It's a great place to get your chain taken.
Yeah,
Crazy story.
That's crazy. But it's fucked up because there's always people on these lists every year, and everybody's like, who?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest, I did that this year.
She's the only one that I didn't know on this list. Everybody else on this list is kind of like a no-brainer. Like I already know plenty about him, to be honest. She's the only one that I'm like,
Last year
who
that
is
was like Chica.
Chica.
Oh yeah, I
Remember?
forgot
We didn't
about
know what that was, and then I heard the music. I say she's talented.
Damn,
that is
that
fair.
has been yeah.
Okay, next one is also, in my opinion, a no-brainer. Coi Leray.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was.
You can not like her music, but there's no argument that she's fucking huge and she's mega popular and has all these songs doing crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
she young and got a good ass future.
I feel like they should have positioned her closer in the lineup of the picture. I feel like she was kind of in the back somewhere a little bit, if that makes sense.
You
know?
wanted to seal that a little more navel?
No, I just wish they would have pushed her closer.
You ever
a
catch a
little
nut to Coi Leray's Instagram?
bit. Yo, what? Who's jacking off to Instagram? No,
That's
it's probably,
what I'm asking
It's probably
about.
some horny ass niggas that are jacking off to Instagram.
You never did it?
If you,
You for sure did Twitter. Keep it G.
oh, Twitter for sure.
You do Twitter?
You catch a nut to Janet's Twitter?
Who's Janet?
Avocado mommy thotty.
I don't have Twitter, so no, I'm not catching nuts to nobody's
You
Twitter.
catch a nut to the story?
Yo, you gotta relax. Who's jacking off to bitches' stories?
I don't know. I might throw it in the mental Rolodex. Maybe.
I need something
See
longer
something
than-
really cracking on there. You screenshot it.
I need something longer than 30 seconds. I can't jack
Do
off
you
to
have like a
30
collection
seconds.
of porn on your phone that you jerk off to?
No, I got some archives from different bitches. You know.
I wish that the algorithm was better on Pornhub. I searched the term and it just shows me the same shit every time.
I know, right? It's
Anyway, Tusi.
Easy.
Tusi's up. I support that one.
And they always throw in like the R&B ish
Yeah.
vibe on there, and he's doing numbers.
I
and
saw
shit, too.
people getting mad at that though. I was like, I thought XXL Freshman was for the rappers only.
Nah.
He's kind of like a rap singer though. It's not really.
Yeah. And he be trying to like fight niggas and shit too. I like that.
Tusi.
I'm gonna be honest. I never heard one song by him.
He might box. He might box Almighty J.
Really? Well, they got beef or something?
There's a big boxing match coming up. Blueface is going to be fighting some TikToker. Almighty J, I think, is fighting Tusi.
That'd be hard.
So like the fantasy of like rappers doing this shit is like actually coming true. Like they're finally seeing the vision.
Why don't we have Blueface box another rapper though?
I don't know.
AD.
For some reason, they want him to fight this TikToker, and I guess it's a good matchup. So
All right, you want to finish the list off?
okay. And also, Whack 100 called me and told me a fight that almost happened or that might still happen, and it's actually the craziest thing ever.
Oh, you told me.
I don't know if I should say, but Whack 100 is coming on the podcast.
Leave it alone. Whack. You
On
don't,
this
you don't want to
podcast?
make Whack mad again.
Next up, Blast.
Easy.
That was easy as fuck.
I wasn't
Easy as
aware
fuck.
of how much bigger Blast has gotten since I interviewed him.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've always thought he was like mega talented, super good person. Seems like the kind of person that's going far.
He's been going crazy though.
You can't go to a LA club without hearing his music right
See,
now.
I didn't know that because I don't leave the house.
Shit, bro, I was with him yesterday. I thought I did his music video for movie with him and Bino.
You
That's
did.
fire.
Yeah.
That song
I
was
did a
fire
skit.
too.
Okay. Well, I was very, very happy to see him on the list because I definitely didn't consider him to be somebody that was like definitely going to make it, but it's definitely the look
Yeah.
that he needs, I think, because I think he just needs people to check his shit out.
That's all.
You know, he just needs people to check it out.
Bro,
I
if
feel
they
like
check it out, they'll fuck with
Every
it.
girl in LA
Exactly.
bangs his
Oh
shit
my
all
God.
day.
Bro,
All
him
this
and-
audience is
all
All
a
the baddies fuck with
all
Blast.
the
kind
baddest
of girls that will
bitches.
listen to his shit. I feel like are going to be loyal ass fans that are going to keep listening to his
Hell
shit
yeah.
for years and years to come.
Like he got the type of fans that like bitches that's gonna get like Blast tatted on them and shit like that.
I feel like with something like Blast, it's gonna be a slow come up
It has
because he
been already.
doesn't have some OD ridiculous personality and shit. He's just like a cool ass kid that I feel like I don't know. It's like, but also you wonder when he's just gonna have that song that will just all of a sudden
Bro,
put him on a totally
he-
different level. Because with him, it seems inevitable.
He's been dropping music. Maybe he probably started like 2010 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, bro, he's been
So
around for
that's
a while.
what makes me really proud of him because he's always been doing his own music, producing, grinding, dropping great quality shit, and people wasn't paying attention. So to see him now,
Yeah.
to make the XXL Freshman cover, Nothing but props for that man.
That fool trusted the process.
There it is.
Yeah, I was aware of him maybe like 2015, something like that, and I was like, damn, this kid's fire. Yeah, and I think he's from Torrance, like from down the street from your boy.
Something like that.
Speaking of Torrance, I've got Torrance full of Ruby Rose's music.
That was so
It's like the worst transition ever.
Do people still use torrents?
Wait,
haven't-
Ruby Rose was on the list?
Yes.
I forgot about that because the meme. You see that meme?
What?
Somebody DM'd her and said, "Oh, you make music? I thought you was just a hoe. Congratulations."
Right. That's the meme. Is that now like a lot of people
Somebody
like,
told her that?
She posted it.
This is the most critical question. And Ruby Rose, to be honest, and I fuck with her the long way. I totally support her and everything.
Shout out
she
to
does.
Ruby.
She's a huge fan of my baby. She likes all the photos of my baby on
Love
Instagram.
that.
She's the most controversial person on this list, besides maybe Lakaya, who still nobody has heard her music.
But do you think that Ruby Rose should have got it like last year?
No, I think that people are pissed because they just don't think that her music has really like caught on to the extent that she deserves to be on here. For somebody like her, it's always going to be hard because no matter what her music is doing, it's going to be hard for you to think about the music first when she got the fire Instagram and everybody's fucking catching nuts to her Instagram feed, right?
I mean, I feel like the Big Mouth song was pretty big. I don't know if it charted or anything.
I wouldn't
crazy
be able
like
to
that.
speak like 100% literally on how well all her shit is performing right now.
I know
like her, but-
I know that song did pretty good. If you want to ask AD, our club representative, I'm pretty sure that
You hear
song,
Ruby Rose in the club?
I've never really heard that in the club.
Really?
For sure.
You might not know
I
what
feel like
to
that,
look for.
yeah, you might not know.
Double XL Freshman?
You might have thought she was a city girl.
Females wise, Sweetie and City Girls all day. Can't go to a club without hearing them. But I mean, maybe I didn't hear her and know it was her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because a lot of Mulatto songs I heard in the club and I didn't know who it was at first.
Sweetie was already on the cover, wasn't she? Or was she not?
No.
No.
I don't think so.
Now she popped off like what last
She
year?
should have made a cover.
She really.
Maybe she was though. I don't think we know. I don't think we're remembering right. Is Mulatto the one that sings "I'm a real ass, chill ass"? Okay, she's hard then because that song is hard.
Ian Dior.
I fuck it in.
Yeah, I feel like he maybe should have. I feel like he maybe should have been on last year.
That song that he dropped did some fucking crazy ass numbers.
But they couldn't put him on last year because they had 24K Golden and they were both on the Mood hype. Well, Mood was out before the cover last year, or
I don't know if it was out before.
Yeah, I can't remember.
That's what I'm saying. Like that kind of because Ian Dior kind of like
But they always do that. Like Made in Tokyo was on the year after he should have been.
yeah
At least 1 year.
Oh, somebody you feel like shouldn't have been in there.
In this list?
Yeah, in this list.
I don't know. I think like most of the picks are pretty solid besides the Lakaya one, which I'm still trying to figure out what that is.
I feel like Ian should have or could have been on the year before.
I got to hit YouTube and search Lakaya. I don't know what Ian Dior's current music performance looks like.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how I feel about that.
Is there anybody that?
There's one more, DDG.
Oh, I forgot about DDG.
I'll give it to him. He
Hell
deserves it.
yeah.
This shit does seem like it's doing pretty good.
He's been all over the place lately. And then I'm gonna keep it gangster. A lot of the music he been dropping, like I heard him like on some some UK drill type shit. I was like, this shit ain't bad and shit like that. He been getting a lot of hype. He did his boxing shit too. He been doing his thing.
Fucking Draco should have been on there.
For sure.
Yeah,
Do you-
Draco
is
was
Draco-
But Draco's not really a
Can
freshman.
you consider
though.
Draco a freshman? I don't know.
If you don't call Draco a freshman, you shouldn't call Blast a freshman.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people on the list.
But Blast wasn't popular until now. Draco had the Cold Devil tape in like 2017.
I
that
feel
was
like
big.
Draco is at his biggest
Yeah,
that he is right
right
now.
now.
Bro,
agree.
what?
Because-
Because Drake, bro, what the fuck?
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like that. Draco should be on it, but he's not signed. So
That's real.
And Draco's not going to go up to the XXL office. It's like, hey, how's it going, guys? Nice to meet you. My name's Draco.
You
all
notice
right,
that
busters.
this
I'm
this
the biggest
cover-
in LA.
I guess because of COVID, but this cover was like definitely like the
Photoshop.
least content that was ever made around a cover. The fakest photo shoot for
To
the
be honest, I
fucking
forgot
cover.
about that shit. The XXL on
Yeah.
Sashina, and then obviously, and then to be honest, for the only reason I paid attention to it, I seen Blast. He's from the
feel-
West, we're from LA. Yeah, come on, we gotta support him.
I feel like I just woke up one day and it was just already out. It was no
Yeah.
like
There was no hype.
Yeah, it was no nothing.
And considering that, like, I came around right when we did last
first one.
year's shit,
Right.
and that was like right when COVID started. It was just too much.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they probably like, even though right now it feels like, oh, it would have been so easy to get everybody together for a photo shoot. that shit takes so long to plan.
Hell yeah.
They probably, I don't know. I guess they just scaled it back a lot this year and decided to just rock with it like that. I don't know. I was kind of let down because normally like the spectacle of it is a whole thing. I don't know. Are they going to drop fucking freestyle videos? It doesn't seem like it.
They probably
Did they even do the thing where like they like vote in the last person and stuff like that?
I don't think so.
But that's the thing too. Even when
They
they
did?
do that, yeah, they always did that.
they did a vote again this year?
DDG was the one that won the vote?
DDG was the fan vote. Interesting.
That makes sense.
Well, you got to think about it. He has a huge
Fan
fan
base.
base.
He has the YouTube fans who will actually do something when you tell them to do
Did
it.
you
I
see
respect that he deleted all his YouTube
Yeah,
videos.
did you see that?
He quit.
YouTube.
Thank God he deleted the one where he was calling us out.
He was calling us out?
He ain't called
You
me
don't
out.
remember this?
I don't
You're so fried. You were a part of all this.
Now, I remember us like having a little thing with him, but he made a whole video about it.
Yeah, I think it was like him on the stream, like reacting to it or some shit.
Sorry, DDG. I don't know.
There's holes
Don't
in his
care.
brain from the ecstasy.
No, I just don't care
You
that
don't
much.
care. That's
Shout out to
fair.
DDG though, but yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, overall, I thought it was pretty solid list. You know, there's always some like, I don't know. Most of them are pretty like self-explanatory. I don't know. There's nothing like exploding out of my brain right now that I'm like, it should have been him. He should have got it.
I feel like BFB the Pac-Man would have been a good one.
Super.
He's not big enough.
You don't think so?
Sada.
Yeah, but it's like comedy,
Sada
right?
didn't make it.
I say he could have.
Sada said last year that he didn't want it after they didn't give it to him last year.
He had a Nicki Minaj feature.
Yeah, we do have no Detroit presence. Oh, 42
42.
Doug, sorry.
No.
For real, should have been on there.
We should have had. You know what I was.
Rio?
I was going to say.
Rio?
that.
the young OG?
Yeah.
They never put people in jail. And also,
Yeah.
he's not. He's
Well,
No, they
Who's
put,
Shiesty?
they put Chief Keef that time that Chief Keef was in jail
yeah, but he was like the biggest rapper.
of all time. Yeah.
And Rio.
Rio should have. I mean, Rio could be on there though.
For sure.
If Rio signed to a label and had them pushing him and didn't go to
sure.
prison for 5 years, then
And
yeah.
didn't talk about throwing his bitch down the flight of stairs.
They might not want to do that. I was listening to the new Kodak Black. I was
Yes.
watching the new Kodak Black video, and in the beginning, he's like talking about his birthday party. Thank you to Yo Gotti for coming to my party. Thank you to so and so. Shout out Yes Jules. I'm like, boom, she's on the Kodak song. There you go.
Wow. She kind of snapped for that.
Made me feel kind of bad because I was just talking to Murda Mook about how I ain't heard shit about Yes Jules
Since then.
his little controversy with her.
Yeah.
But then also, you have no idea who Yes Jules is, right?
Yeah, the fucking battle rapper. Oh no! Murder Mook. Murder Mook's the battle rapper. Murder Mook's the battle rapper. Murder Mook's the battle rapper.
This foo has gone wild.
Wait, fucking Murder Mook's the battle rapper, right?
Oh yeah, bro. Oh,
Do not try to
man.
keep up right there. I like it.
What do you mean?
That was fucking crazy.
That was
Murder
classic
Mook is the
right
battle
there.
rapper?
Yeah, not Yes
is the
Jules.
battle rapper.
And then for Yes Jules was the she had no hair
She's a
Yeah,
thirst.
yeah.
She's
She had no hair.
She's a thirst trapper.
and she got fucked.
Yeah.
I do remember.
You're right.
Coach,